We're back again with Rautition and Jada Haircut. We want to go into the science behind what dandruff is and what dry scalp is. Take it away, Jay.
Okay, so there are different forms and different levels of dandruff. And we've all heard of different names. You know, I'm not going to say the names of the shampoo, but we've all heard of over-the-counter shampoos you can get. Now, if it gets a little deeper and if it's bad, then usually you'd go to a dermatologist. Okay, so I got some of this information from the Mayo Clinic. We all know pretty much what dandruff is, but I got some of this information from the Mayo Clinic. Scientifically, dandruff is a common condition that causes the skin on the scalp to flake. And we know it's not contagious, but it can be serious, and it's embarrassing. And you know, the mild dandruff you treat with a shampoo, and then the medicated shampoo that you can also get from a dermatologist helps, even though the dandruff will come back later. Now, what I noticed is the medicated shampoos really dry your hair out.
Big time.
Big time.
And because I'm not a doctor, I can't speak on medical treatments. However, I can speak on experience. We send our clients to the dermatologist very often, especially when they have certain conditions on their scalp. And dandruff and dry scalp, as well as even more aggressive scalp conditions, are now running rampant through a lot of clients. And when they do get medicated shampoos, like what he mentioned, sometimes they come back with their hair, you know, over the weeks of using them and months of using them, their hair is destroyed.
Not to mention, if you already have dandruff, especially if you're having a flare up, it's either really cold outside or dry, or you're really stressed out. But having a shampoo that dries you out even more can
wreak havoc on your hair.
Havoc. So now, the risk factors. So the Mayo Clinic also talks about illnesses. Now, usually when clients come to us, a lot of times this is where the consultation comes in, but we don't always know what they're dealing with. And a lot of times we're their first point of contact. So they may have an autoimmune disease going on underneath, or be in a high stressful environment. We really don't know. That's where
their
diet has a lot to do with it. And what's funny, this is what I learned that I did not know. More males are afflicted with dandruff than females. Did you know that?
Not at all.
I did not know that. And then age-wise, the Mayo Clinic says that it usually begins in young adulthood and continues through middle age, although some older people still have it, because some people have it their entire life. The illnesses is what got me, because having lupus or any type of autoimmune disease can really change the trajectory of your hair and your scalp. So that's super interesting to me. Skin in general. But I think that people with really curly hair, we don't shampoo our hair daily. Like, that's the first thing a dermatologist will say is shampoo your hair daily. Yeah. Exactly, not even weekly. So that's something that's interesting. It's like, well, where do we go from here? What do you do if you're not shampooing your hair weekly and you're getting dandruff and dry scalp?
What did they say the causes were?
So they talked about irritated, oily skin. So it talks about that. Of course, the dry skin can definitely cause the dandruff.
Yeah.
There's a fungus called Malassezia.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And
you sure that's
that
how it's
causes Malassezia. I'm telling you.
Malassezia?
I speak fungus. I'm telling you, that's what it's called. It's a yeast. It's a yeast-like fungus.
Okay.
But it feeds on the oils on your scalp.
Yes.
So
now that I have.
Over oiling and over greasing your scalp will feed this fungus and make it worse.
Yep.
And make it worse. And this is actually number 3 on the Mayo Clinic's website about dandruff. Then it talks about sensitivity to hair products, including dermatitis or contact dermatitis. Now, not only the sensitivity to hair products, but I also feel like the overuse of hair products. So you can get product buildup. and you're trying to maintain a curly style, you're putting a lot of mousse, foam, leave-in conditioners, especially the product junkies. You have thousands of products under your sink, putting all these products in, trying to get it to work. Excessive edge control. Trying to lay down your edges every single day.
And
product buildup.
Let me just interject. Sorry. Let me just add that now braiders have started to use edge control as a method to make the braid look neater and tighter. And believe you me, it does look much better. It lasts a lot longer, but I'm starting to see a pattern in clients who get braids regularly have more issues with their scalp. Westernized civilization, we use what's popular. And as long as the product is popular, a lot of times we don't ask any questions. If our stylist says it's okay, we use it. But sometimes we need to do a little bit of research on the product and the ingredients and use some with less aggressive detergents and less aggressive alcohols, and just do a little bit more research on what you're putting on your scalp.
Let me say this too. This is what I tell clients as well. If you took a shower on Sunday and Monday you're putting lotion on your arm and on your skin, Tuesday you're putting lotion and oil on your skin, Wednesday you're putting lotion and oil on your skin, but no showers in between. The last shower you took was Sunday, but you're putting oil and lotion on your skin every day. What would happen to your? It would look bad. Skin on our head, on our scalp, and we treat it so much worse sometimes. Just for the look of a certain style or just to run out, we treat it so much worse. And now that we have protective styles and wigs a lot, sometimes the scalp isn't being treated as well.
And not cleaned well. But we will get into more detail about different methods, because I'm really
I can't wait to talk about.
Well, raw
that I'm excited to talk about.
As I was adamant about finding alternative methods to traditional ways of treating our skin and scalp. If you can find methods on how to cure or treat your skin better, as he was mentioning, and then you may get better results. And that is something that I've done with my clients. I've seen the results, and him as well. But we'll get into that more.
Listen, subscribe, because I cannot wait to talk to you guys about some of the things that we've learned and discovered. We've been talking to our clients about it throughout the past few years, but some of the things, and not just dealing with people in our area, like going overseas into other cultures and talking to people in all different, like some of the things that we've learned and uncovered are amazing.
Yeah.
So please subscribe and stay tuned so that you can
ring
watch.
That bell. You can ring that bell.
So you can, I mean, it's crazy. I cannot wait. Can I show a sneak peek?
We're gonna show you a sneak peek as an alternative to traditional shampoos. Of course, this has been around for a long time. You can literally just research anything you're looking for. You can research online. This isn't a new discovery from us, but something that I started using are Indian.
Wait, don't tell them yet. Okay, we're coming back.
We're coming back with treat.
But it looks like tea, but it's not tea.
Now, I would like to come back and discuss treatments. What are natural treatments? What are a few ingredients that we can use that can help with the melanin yeast that he was mentioning, and with dry scalp or oily flakes or overactive sebaceous glands, which are your oil glands? What are some natural treatments that we can use? Stay tuned. We will be talking about that in the next video to come.
Subscribe.